All I wanted to do was bring my daughter her favorite milkshake. But that night, it actually became a public attack that I'll never forget. So I got off work and decided, hey, I want to see my daughter. So I stopped by to get her milkshake. That was our thing. So I called up and asked if it's okay to drop by, and she said that's fine. So it was supposed to be just like a quick little visit, a simple smile, a dad showing up for something small to make her happy, right? That's ultimately love to see her happy, smile, and we had a really strong bond. When she opened the door, I bent down on one knee to talk to her and holding out a milkshake. Unfortunately, her mom stood over me, towering, shouting, degrading me in front of my little girl. When that didn't get the reaction she wanted, she then tried slamming the door in my face right here. And all I did was put my hand up to stop it. From inside, she called her mother and her sister from the kitchen, yelling that I was trying to force my way into the home, which is a complete lie. I was on my knees on the threshold and just put the door up, just, to stop it from hitting my face. Well, suddenly her mom and sister joined the attack. So I got one in front of me and out two on each side, and there to grab me, call me a piece of shit, dad, just anything they could. And my daughter sitting back had to step back, and her face is just turned bright red and she's starting to cry. Well, I had to stand up, and I got one in front of me, one on each side, and it's just, wow, it was chaos. Like, it was overwhelming because I had to put my hands up on my face to kind of block it all out. It was a lot. Now think about this. This is grandma and this is aunt and mom all attacking dad in front of my daughter. Like, this is how disconnected the family is from this type of abuse. Like, they're so used to doing it that it becomes second nature. So as I get covering my face, I'm standing up. Well, their porch is up on second tier. So I start backing up and trying to feel my feet to the top of the stair where I can start going down backwards. So step by step until I can feel the edge of the porch, and I go down the stairs. And I walking backwards enough that I could turn around to get away from them. And all I saw, since I was like this, all I saw was my daughter just pouring out, holding her shake, just completely distraught, having no idea what's going on, and it was heartbreaking. So I get to my car, get out of it, and my daughter's, the image haunted me on the way home. Seeing how distraught she could barely breathe, like holding her milkshakes, and she's like, "Daddy, daddy, daddy, daddy," like she didn't understand. But again, humiliated by mom and sister, and this is all retaliation for me moving on with my life and dating another person. So that's the night that changed everything. I wasn't the abuser. I was the target, and my little girl was the forced to witness it. What they did on that porch wasn't about parenting. It was simply about control. Well, here's the control. It was about abuse. It was about destroying me in front of my daughter. And I'll never get that image out of my head, unfortunately. The next day, I take the kids, my visitation time. There's a knock at the door. I'm sitting in the kitchen with my son in the high chair, feeding him. My daughter's dancing around. I go to the door, and my heart sunk. It was the sheriff. And I couldn't imagine what the heck he even wanted. Why is he at my door? But this is how the abuse starts. This is how the abuse starts. They do something wrong, and they immediately reach out and use any authority, any type of entity they can to abuse you, to make the narrative look like they did nothing wrong. Stay tuned, because it'll get better or worse, depending on where you're at.